The worst thing about getting older is when like your heroes die, and it's going to happen. You know, Vincent Price died, and that was one of my sad days. Peter Cushing died, that was one of my sad days. I've mentioned on here before about Christopher Lee, how please, 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 even though he has a new metal album coming out, so you know at least he's kicking around doing that. But unfortunately, Paul Naschy, who is the face of Spanish horror, I'm sorry, this dude is the #1 Spanish horror icon ever, passed away November 30th, 2009. I know it's a couple months ago, but I haven't done anything for a while, and I haven't done one of his movies. I don't even know if I've ever done one of his movies on here, period, and I love all of his movies. I love his... Dude plays everything, right? He plays freaking werewolves, he plays vampires, he's in zombie movies, he plays period pieces, and it's just, he's awesome. And even though he looks like John Belushi on steroids, literally, if you've never seen one of his movies and you watch it, you'll be shocked at how much he looks like John Belushi. It's really weird, especially in like Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll. That one, it's like identical twin. However, Hunchback of the Morgue, one of his finest efforts, which finally came out on DVD so I could watch an uncut copy, even though there's this weird editing thing that goes on in a couple of the gore scenes, but I don't know if that's just like in the original master, that's the way it came out, but it kind of looks cut regardless, but there's some boobs and stuff, and then some like guts on the floor and heads getting cut off and the whole bit. And Paul Naschy plays the Hunchback, because he plays like all kind of monsters, like I said. And there's a few, like the Yeti movie has to come out on DVD eventually, because that's what I'm really waiting for, is freaking Werewolf versus Yeti. But he's the Hunchback, he's walking around, he's in love with this girl like Hunchbacks always are, you know, and she likes him because he's really nice to her, and then she dies, and then this mad scientist says, oh, I'll bring her back to life, but you got to steal me fresh body parts, so he becomes like a body snatcher.
Esta no es mi noche. Maldita reina de corazones.
Vamos, hombre, que no has pedido.
It wasn't yours anyway.
It's this lousy death smell that's beginning to turn my stomach. That meat has been rotting over there for 2 weeks. It's almost falling apart.
Yeah, but we can't do nothing.
Of course we can do something about it. We can throw it in the acid tank.
Yeah, but don't you think we ought to tell the professor first?
We'll be doing the professor a favor. I'm sure he'd want us to.
Don't think more about it. You two guys dump her in a tank.
Come on, let's go.
Ilsa, your flowers. I have your flowers for you. You killed my friend. You killed my friend. Killers!
Are you crazy?
She was the only friend I had. Bastards!
No, Goto! No, Goto! No, no, no! It was Leon! No!
point of succeeding, Talker?
There's something about the specimen I just put under the microscope that disturbs me. It's definitely just one giant single cell.
I know that. It's just one plasmoidal cell. The nucleus is flowing contrary directions in the protoplasm.
And beyond a doubt, it's beginning to differentiate the organs. At the rhythm the cell is growing, I think the artificial gestation will be prolonged for only a week more.
Yes. It's evident that we've been able to arrive at the most important period. No doubt whatsoever.
It's curious about the disappearance of Albert and the other two. The police have questioned Maria and me also. They suspect Goto. I don't know what to believe.
If they've disappeared, believe me, it's no longer important to us. We no longer need them. The less witnesses we have, the better. Our science is complicated enough not to be worrying about domestic problems.
It's getting late. Maria should have been here by now. It's not like her to be late.
Hey.
No.
You shouldn't be afraid, Dr. Meyer. I'll walk with you to the laboratory. Please, follow me.
Tonight you must go to the morgue. There's a fresh body there. You must get its head for me.
By the way, PETA alert. I always throw these in here just in case there's cruelty to animals because they light a bunch of rats on fire for real. Hey, I don't make them. I'm just watching them. I'm warning you ahead of time. There's rats running around on fire all over the place. Anyway, so Paul, as always, nothing ever goes as planned. The mad scientist is like creating weird experiments and they're all locked in this room. This psychologist who has sex with the Hunchback, which is awesome because even Hunchbacks need sex too. And she gets captured and she's going to get turned in one of these experiments and the whole bit. And it ends like all these movies end. Not very happy, but, people get what they deserve. However, the one thing in this movie that I wish I had in my basement, and I'm going to try to talk my wife into letting me build one, acid pit. Because the one thing that you always need sitting around is an acid pit where you can get rid of all kind of crap. You can get rid of all your failed medical experiments. You can get rid of whatever paperwork you might have sitting around that you don't feel like sticking with the shredder.